Hey guys, it's Samantha. I'm back with another video, and this time I've decided to do a more neutral look. Since the last time I was filming or I made a video for guys, it was a little bit more bright and colorful. I thought it might be fun to do something a bit different, a little bit more neutral, something more on the everyday spectrum of looks. But yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to clip my hair back and we can get started. Start with priming my face. I'm going in with that same primer, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. This is the only primer that I really have with me, but I also just really like it, so not mad. And I'm doing the same. I do this with every time I use this primer. I just kind of put it in the areas that I feel need it most, which is usually my cheeks, top forehead, nose, and chin. I thought it'd be kind of fun to make it kind of like a series of like using items or like eyeshadow palettes that I haven't been using recently, like palettes that I've forgotten about, kind of thing. So I'm using a palette that I haven't used in a long time. Something I actually got when I was just starting to get really into makeup. That I remember was like a favorite that I had raved about. I'm not gonna say it now. I'm probably gonna try and put it in the thumbnail of this video if I can. Super Eyes probably already know, but in case you don't, I'm gonna leave it surprise to when I pick up that palette. And with that same tinted moisturizer, the Balm Shelter from the Balm in Lighter Than Light. I'm realizing that I am saying like that same insert product. The reason why I'm doing that is I'm filming this video very close to my first video, and yeah, and also I'm using a lot of the same products. But I also know that those watching may not have seen my first video, which if you haven't, you should go check it out. I did a really fun look. I recreated my face mask that you wear from when you go out in public, or that are being recommended to wear out in public during this time of quarantine self-isolation. I recreated the design, or not piece by piece, but drew inspiration from it to kind of recreate it as a makeup look. So I'm finished up with my tinted moisturizer, which I'm going to use as kind of like my foundation. I use foundation. I don't exclusively use tinted moisturizer, but I'm really wanting to use this product up. I don't want it to go to waste because I don't it doesn't smell bad. It works fine. I don't have any qualms about it. But so I don't want it to go to waste, and I've used it, I can't donate it, or also I don't know where I would go to donate, especially during quarantine, this quarantine time, so I'm really just wanting to use it up so it doesn't go to waste, and not just throwing away and harming our environment. I want to kind of limit that as much as possible, because I would feel kind of bad if I did it. But because it's like, it smells fine, it like hasn't like harmed my skin, so I'm still using it. But I do use foundation. I'm trying to use this up, is essentially what I'm saying. And I'm going in with my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in Fair Rose. I'm just going to put that on the high points of my face, and again, you don't need all that much, and it dries pretty fast, so I'm going to try and blend this out pretty quickly, and I'm going to take it in sections. So I'm doing my eyes first, and then I'll go back in to do like my forehead and my nose. And finished with concealer, I'm going to move on to powder, which I am using my Coty Airspun again, and I'm trying to be careful because I told the story in my last video, but I dropped the container and it got all over the lid, like not on my floor because luckily the lid was on, but it did create a little bit of a mess inside of the container. But yeah. I'm now going in with my Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder from Maybelline in the shade Porcelain. Bronzer. I'm going in with the Milani Illuminating Powder in Hermosa Rose. It's this kind of like pinky brown shade. They also have like a more pink version of this, which I like to use as a blush. I don't have that with me. It's my favorite blush, but it's not, I don't have it where I am right now. It's actually at my college campus, which is in another state. Blush now, and this is the Butter Blush in Beachy Peach from Physicians Formula. It looks like this, and it is beautiful. I am in love with it. highlighter is next. This one is from ColourPop, and I'm really sorry, I do not know the shade. It's not written on the back of the packaging. I got this a while ago as well, so I guess this is also a forgotten product that I'm using, but it's this kind of gold shade. I don't know if it's going to be too dark for me. It very well might be, because when I bought these, I was obsessed with makeup, like, even, not more so, but, like, I was out of control with buying products. I'm going to be real honest. Finished with highlight. I put a little bit more than I normally would, but it was just too pretty. I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna spray my face with my setting spray before I do anything else, with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I forget how much this was, but I think I might have gotten the large version, which is I think $8, but I believe their smaller version is like $6 or $4. I just know that I like this, so I'll use all of it. Now it is time to switch gears from face to eyes, and that means moving up my eyeshadow brushes and grabbing the palette that we will be using today. Now this is a very old palette, and I remember, not like ancient, they still sell it, but I remember a lot of people raved about this, and this is in the old packaging as well, so it kind of chill. Like, it was right when this company was like switching its like packaging from like the packaging that this palette is into the packaging that they are doing now. But this is the Morphe, yep, this is the old packaging, 35O. I don't know if you're watching this and like if you remember this palette, or like people talk, like I'm sure you remember this palette if you've like been like interested in makeup for a little bit, but do you remember, like, I feel like everyone talked about this palette, and that's obviously, like, I heard, like, was listening to like their reviews and then got it, and now I'm hearing a lot of people talking about like Morphe putting a lot of repeats, and I looked at this palette just to see what, like, I was like, really, do they put in repeats? I can definitely see where they've, like, they're maybe not the exact same color, but like they're pretty dang close. They might as well be like this little like column or like row of browns, like that is the same. But I'm not as inspired by this palette as I once was. I feel I was really excited when I got it, but I think that they've definitely put out some better palettes and more inspiring ones. So, but I wanted to use this. Will I ever declutter it? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on probably how this look goes today. Without further ado, let's get started. This is stained red from the last video, because if you didn't watch it, I did a red look. Anyways. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a light brown, which is probably going to be, well, it is going to be this little, like, very nude tan color. I'm just going to take that and put it in my crease. I can go either two ways. I can go just a brown look, or I can do kind of like an orangey look. I kind of want to do an orangey look, but I don't want it to be too close to what I did. It's not the reddy tones are not quite the same toned reds as the ones I used in my first video. Go in this orange, but later on, this is not the shadow brush that I want to use. But later on, I'm going to go in with a darker brown. So right now, I'm going to go in with this like first kind of like orangey-ish red shade. And I'm going to put that in kind of like the outer portion of my crease. Take this e.l.f. contour brush. It's like slightly domed. It's like really dense. It's like a smaller brush. And I'm going to take, should I go into the darker, should I just make this a full on like orange tone? Yeah. Wait, no. I really want to, but I don't want it to be too similar to that look. So I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. Right here. Oh, that wasn't fun. Alright, we're all good. Alright, I'm going to just take that, just off the excess, a lot came off there, and just put this in like the outer V of my eye. Made it a little bit more brown than I wanted. So anyways, going back in with the orange on that blender brush from e.l.f. To kind of make it a little bit more orange in that area. I'm now taking a eyeshadow C brush from e.l.f. To pack on a shimmer. Now, the question of the hour is, what shimmer do we want to use? Okay, so I think our options are one of these two kind of like coppery red shades. We could go in with the gold shade or that like kind of dark bronze shade. So I think A, B, C, or D. Now, obviously, you guys can comment down below and tell me what you guys think, but I have to decide. Okay, I think using the red shade would make this too red. But this shade could be really fun. I've never used it before. But I'm in between these two shades now. Alright. Alright, now the question is, I feel like this makes it more glam, but this would make it look a little bit more on the everyday end. No, let's be real. I have a lot of orange and a lot of brown. This is not every day. It's pretty much glam. I would categorize this more as glam, but I wear glam a lot more than I wear every day, which to each their own, right? I have no shame in that. And if you like that too, we can be friends. We can be friends if you're not like that. But I'm with you there. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to do it with the gold. I think it looked really pretty with the gold. One day, next time, I want to use this. That kind of coppery tone. So I'm going to go in with this gold shade right here. It's it's like more like a bronzy gold more than like a true gold. But I'm just taking that on this eyeshadow C brush, and I'm just gonna put that on my lid. I think that's as best as I'm gonna do, and I do really like the look. It's just, I love shimmer and I like shine, and it's just not doing as much as I'd really like it to, but regardless, I'm still happy with it. I'm not angry about it or anything. Just slightly disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. Literally the worst thing that could ever be said to you. Alright, I am back with my eyebrow pencil. This is the Instant Lift brow pencil in Blonde from e.l.f. Got my mascara. I'm back. I'm gonna curl my lashes with this lash curler, which is not my favorite lash curler by any means, but it does the trick. Again, using the Lash Sensational Curvitude waterproof mascara, I'm going to put mascara on my lashes. I'm going to get the lipstick that I'm going to end up using. I'm going to use instead of the pink one because I brought over e.l.f. in Pink Minx. That does not look like it would go with this look. I don't think. Like, hold on. Yeah, it's a moisturizer. Because in case you didn't know, in e.l.f.'s moisturizing lipstick lines, they have a little bit. They have like a little pot of extra product in the bottom of their packaging. So their other ones don't. It's just the moisturizing ones, I believe. But it's just like this little like clear where it has like the color. It like if you would just like kind of like pull at it, and it comes out, and there's a little more product. So that's the moisturizing lipsticks, in case you didn't know. But yeah, I'm off my nose. I'm gonna set my face with that same setting spray that I used earlier. Okay, don't need a whole bunch. Just gonna pat that into my face. Dang, my eyes look very bold, very fall-like. And there's on looking at it again, this lipstick, while it does, I think it works fine, but I definitely have other lipsticks that would go better. Regardless, it is what it is, and I don't feel like taking this off and getting up and getting a new one, a different one. I know what I'd use in the future. Probably like a more brown toned, or like a more, just like a slightly darker nude, less of a bright nude, but regardless, here I am. I'm gonna unclip my hair. I didn't do that last time, which I don't think is the most important thing to do, but if you want to clip your hair back during the day, that's totally fine. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, check me out on TikTok and Instagram. Both are Sam but never Sammy. And I hope you guys come back and watch future videos. I'm really excited to go on this journey, learn more about makeup, do more makeup, learn more about filming and editing. So yeah, on that note, I will say goodbye. Thank you again for watching. I hope you subscribe and like the video, but I'll see you next time. Bye.